What is up? What is up? What is up, everybody? It is Phil Nagy. It is Kit Nagy. It is Nagy on Sports. We are back with more of our simulated 2024 season. We have played 9 weeks of sim football as the Browns. We are 5-2 and have already had our bye. Headed back home here today to host the 6-1 New Orleans Saints. So playing some good football is Dennis Allen's crew, led by that man Derek Carr. But they have to come up and play us on the lake here. Decided to pull out the white face masks for this one. Pretty darn good look. Kid, how we doing tonight?
Yeah, I love that white face mask look. It's great, and doing very well here. Very excited for this one. Obviously, the Saints have been very good in our sim season at 6-1, so a big challenge here for the Browns. Opportunity to show what they're made of.
Indeed it is. So we will get this one popping. Kicked away by Dustin Hopkins and returned to the 23-yard line, and that is where Derek Carr will start out with the football. Here's a look at his statistics for this sim season. 11 touchdowns, just one interception, 1,587 yards to his tally. Hey, Chris G, welcome in, man. It's been a minute. Hope you're doing well. All right, here we go. First play from scrimmage. A lot of Browns bodies at the line. They're going to turn around, give it to Kamara, and Delpit comes sniping in from the secondary for a TFL.
Yeah, nice job by Delpit there. Just read that run early, came in off the edge and made a nice tackle.
Play action boot with the 13 personnel. 3 tight ends. And another good tackle. This time it's JOK. Another loss. That's going to be Foster Moreau, the tight end. 1 catch, -1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and long for the Browns.
Yeah, keyed quickly there did JOK. Excellent work from him from his linebacker position.
Here comes Derek Carr. Blitz up the middle, and he's going to just turf it. Tried to set up screen. Michael Hall Jr. had blitzed his way into the middle. And Derek Carr not going to take the screen sack, but able to turf that one to avoid it. But they will go 3 and out and punt it away.
Yeah, that's the precedent you certainly want to set for the defense here in this game. Excellent job to start the game.
All right. 5-2 under the leadership of Deshaun Watson. Here's a look at his statistics so far on this simulated season. 17 touchdowns, 1,900 yards, and again, the 5 interceptions. They are 5-2. They've already had their bye. Again, I think this is technically week number 9 in the simulated season, although the order they play the teams in is very different. All right, back to pass. First down, quick throw, left side, got a man, Cooper. Long dig route for 6 to the left side. First touch of the day for Amari Cooper. 2nd and 4 now. Browns pretty healthy. I have injuries turned on, but they're very low. Now back to pass again. Quick throw over the middle, and it's Elijah Moore for a first down. He gets ping-ponged around. The net result is 7, and that's a first down for Elijah Moore.
Yeah, he made that catch on the second effort. Nice concentration there from Moore. That's tough to do, especially knowing contact is coming.
Back to pass again. Watson wide open to Jerry Jeudy on the right side. A little flag route. Got him all the way to the 25-yard line. Cooking with gas so far are the Browns on this drive.
Yeah, Jeudy trying to line up a blocker in front of him there, trying to get Cooper to get him a block, but doesn't quite get the block for him. But on the other hand, nice operation in space there for Jeudy, and nice chunk.
Absolutely it is now. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Posick snapping it back to Deshaun Watson. Back to pass again. Watson, now he'll roll right, throw to his outlet on the right side, which is Jeudy again, and now it looks like a Cleveland injury to Wyatt Teller. And he's motioning for some help, and he's going to go to the locker room. So unfortunately that means no more Wyatt Teller, at least for the remainder of the game. That's what we have come to learn. And so the rookie getting us some look in there. Zach Zinter in on the right side. RPO right side to Coop. He's got a little bit of space, but it was shut down quickly by Marshawn Lattimore. And just a gain of 2 on the play.
Yeah, I got about
3rd and manageable, though.
Got about half of what you're looking for there, setting up a nice and manageable 3rd and 3. That's not a bad look there on the RPO.
Here comes Chubb, his first touch of the game, and he's going to run right into the Honey Badger. And Matthew wins that one-on-one matchup, however believable that one is or not. But Chubb's going to get swallowed up as Honey Badger just came right around the edge. There was nobody to block him. And let's see if Stefanski goes for it or takes the 3 here. He'll opt for 3. Kick is up. Kick is good. So opening drive of the game for the Browns results in 3, not exactly the way that you want it. Good drive will stall out, unfortunately, but points are essential in this game where, that's what they keep track of the most. Kick return taken. And angling back towards the middle of the field before MJ Emerson makes the tackle. 10:35, first quarter clock now, second drive for Derek Carr. Again, appreciate everybody being on. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy, Nagy on Sports, only place on YouTube that you can find simulated sporting events with live original commentary. Right up the middle, the defense is there again. Jordan Hicks got himself in there that time, 58. JOK also all over that one as well. Another TFL. So I think they've run, 4 plays and gone only backwards so far, have the Saints.
That's right. That's all they've done.
Ooh, hit again by Obo Okoronkwo, and Carr just muscles that one out of bounds while being sacked. 3rd and 12.
Yeah, they've got 2 incompletions. They've got, I believe, 4 -1 yard plays.
Pressure again, and Miles will hit him. Ball pops out. They'll say incomplete. Miles Garrett is there, and this defense is just all kinds of good right now. Again, that's going to be a total of 8 offensive plays. I guess 2 of them have been punts. So, yeah, you're right. A couple of incompletions, and everything else has been a negative play here to start the game.
That's right.
And that has given the Browns all kinds of momentum.
Yep, they certainly have established themselves very early in the goings of this one, and that's what you want. You want to set that precedent, like I said, really show up early and make your presence felt, and they've done just that.
On the other side, Deshaun Watson is 6 for 6 to start this game. Make it 7 for 7. He'll try to get the ball to David Njoku, a short gain. 3rd and 5 now. No gain on the play for David Njoku, actually. Jonathan Abram, former Seahawk, making the tackle, former Raider as well. Now Watson hit as he throws, and it's almost picked off. Should have been picked off. Marshawn Lattimore had it right in his hands. He was going for Tillman, but hit as he throws, and that changed the trajectory of the football. Jorquez left foots it up into the air. Checks at the 10 and bounces way out of the back of the end zone. Hey, Dwayne. Hey, Mason. Welcome in, guys. Go Browns. 3-0. Browns lead now. 3rd possession of the day for the Saints. And again, they have -4 yards maybe total right up the middle again. And now Kamara will actually get them positive yards. In fact, he's back to 0 himself now. 3 carries for no yards for Alvin Kamara.
Saints offense now has -1 yard.
There you go. Thanks to their -1 yard pass. Left side throw, and that'll be a little bit more. They go to Olave, and he gets hit hard. But he holds on for 10, and that is the first down of the day for the Saints here with 7:30 on the first quarter clock. Derek Carr barking some signals out. 8 Browns in the box right now. Turn around, give it to Kamara, and he's just got nowhere to go. Grant Delpit again flying in from his safety spot. Miles setting the edge well to keep Kamara from going anywhere.
Yeah, sensed run to put 8 guys in the box. Pays off. They snuff that one out very quickly. Goes backwards 2.
2nd and 12 now. Browns pressuring him again. He'll throw short to Moreau. Breaks the first tackle, but not the second. Delpit and JOK both over there. 3rd and 6 now for the Saints. Dogs are barking. Screen pass. It's successful. Kamara to the 40. 45, 50 across midfield. Juke move. 45, 40 to the other side before Denzel makes the tackle. So they went with the screen pass on 3rd down, and it was successful for 26 and a first down Saints.
Yeah, that's the exception to the rule here in Madden. Odd that actually worked out.
Well, I I think it was Felligren maybe who was giving me the business in the chat about so many RPOs. So I said, well, I can control the playbook, but it does mean I have to control the Browns. So I did actually start the game as the Browns, as Hicks is going to get in there for a sack, which means that the Saints will be able to run screens and we will not. But I don't have any screens in the playbook, so it should be a moot point.
Right.
But you will see them at least be temporarily successful. They try to run another one this time. That pressure gets, at least it means they're not going to get the screen sack, I guess. So
right.
If you're a Saints fan out there, you're not going to say all the screen sacks got us, because it's not going to happen anymore. Now Carr rips it deep, and it's caught. No, dropped it. Olave, I'm not sure if it was in his hands or not, but Thornhill gets a big hit on him, and the ball comes out either way. 4th down.
Yeah, Thornhill absolutely serving his role there as a safety, doing the business there to keep the ball from being caught, and that's what you want out of your free safety.
Good punt out of bounds at the 4. Hey, Wendell. Good evening. Hello to you as well. All right, Watson back out there. I do have him playing right now. Yeah, he's still on the team. They're talking about an extension. Here's Nick Chubb with a big hit, knocking a man down for 10. They're talking about an extension, right? Like, he's under contract for this year. The issue is further years, correct?
Correct. Yes, he is. He is under contract for this season, so that's not an issue. Although I suppose he could opt to,
unless he holds out.
Yeah, he could opt to sit
out or something.
Yeah, but he is under contract.
Like in his character, but
no, I don't think he would do that. That's not very. That does not read Amari Cooper to me. He's not one of those kind of guys.
Mm-hmm. Short throw again to the Chief, having a hard time getting some space. Just 2 catches for 1 yard.
It's one thing to sit out mandatory.
My understanding is that they're...
I was going to say, it's one thing to sit out mandatory minicamp. It's an entirely different thing to not play with your teammates on a contract holdout.
Well, and taking, $20 million off of his...
Yeah,
I mean,
that's it.
Got money coming to him this year, so
yeah.
Just a straight drop there for Jerry Jeudy. Not sure what's going on with the Browns right now. They started off so well on that first drive and have since kind of shot themselves in the foot on the next couple. Carr back out there. Browns defense has been very good. That's right. Here's your Super Bowl 504. Your 2 teams going at it. Derek Carr now slinging it right side, and Delpit puts a shot on him, but he holds on to it for a first down. Over there on that right side, that's Cedric Wilson coming over from the Dolphins in free agency to replace Mike Thomas, who is a free agent.
Yeah, you want to see Delpit get his hand involved in the catch point rather than turn his shoulder back to shoulder him over. Nice penetration there from Dalvin Tomlinson. What a hit he put in. Although I'm not liking these shoulder tackles. That's what I was just complaining about with Delpit too. Dalvin Tomlinson does the same kind of thing, just lowers the shoulder to make the hit there. And really, you want to wrap him up. Good form here is important. If he slips out of that, there's no, I mean, I guess Smith is there, but if he goes the other way, maybe he gets away.
Yeah, Tomlinson got a little bit of size on Derek Carr, though. Maybe a little bit more of a
that's
sure thing than Delpit against Cedric Wilson.
Well, that's true. I mean, true, but you still want those form tackles for a reason. I mean, they are important.
3rd and 18 here. Dogs are barking loud again. Miles moves to the middle. Miles breaks through in the middle. They're chasing, and they're going to get him down. Obo Okoronkwo, maybe Miles gets a halvesy on it as well. But they came with some fury from that right side, the right offensive line side. And look at all 4 of them had beaten their men by the time they got to Carr. That's crazy.
There's a little parade in the backfield there of defenders trying to make a sack.
4th and 33. They're going to punt it away. Surprise, surprise. Browns look like they went for a block because there is nobody back here to cover and help block for Hines. So he'll just make a fair catch at the 32 and now back out onto the field. Deshaun Watson and company. Wendell, I didn't know that, but, I mean, Cleveland loves a winner. It's about how many were at the Cavs parade. Here comes Chubb. Makes the first man miss, and then he's shoved forward for a gain of 4. Willie Gay, the former Kansas City Chief linebacker, in there. And this might end the first quarter now. 7-6-5. If they don't have to snap it, if they don't want to. 2-1. And end of the first quarter. So 3-0 Browns. They scored on their opening drive. They've been shut out since then, but look at those statistics. Just 25 yards passing and -2 yards rushing for the Saints, as the Browns defense has been dominant to start this one. Again, the Saints are 6-1 in the sim. Browns 5-2. Flip it over. Quarter number 2.
Yeah, I think the problem for the Browns offense is that rushing stat. Nice pass over the middle there to Moore, but the rushing stat of only 2 rushes, that's a problem. They did have the 1 10-yard rush to Chubb, the other one relatively short, but they need to go back to that well.
2 tight ends to the right side. Another reason that I changed the playbook, because the playbook that I made does have a little heavier emphasis now. 5th carry for Chubb there. 22 yards on his performance so far. I think maybe we're looking at Kansas City.
Sorry.
We have more than 2 runs.
No, 2 yards of rushing.
Oh, we have more than 2. I think they only have 2 yards of rushing.
I might have been
22 by himself.
Yeah, I might have been looking at the wrong side, but yeah, maybe that's what I was looking at.
It's all good. 3rd and 7 now. Watson back to pass. He'll go right side. Got a man, and he held on this time. Judy had a drop on the previous drive. This time he's able to hold on at the 30-yard line. First down, Browns. Lace formation. Chubb alone in the backfield. Turn around. It's going to be a split zone look, and he can't get through the first tackle of Willie Gay. Jordan Akins kind of ran across the formation to make that initial block. Kind of missed blocking anybody. Didn't really block anyone.
So I actually looked back in the broadcast edit. I did look at the right side. It says rush plays for the Browns too on that little scoreboard thing that popped up.
No.
So.
No, that's incorrect.
Yeah, interesting. But that's what it said right on the little quarter break stat breakdown. So I don't know why it was wrong, but that's what it said.
Watson had an open Elijah Moore, and he missed it. Just a little out of sorts here. A couple plays here or there, kind of subterfuging the drive. They're going to have to settle for another field goal here. Hopkins from 43, and it's up, and it's good. Out of the hold of Jameis Winston. Everybody got so upset when Huntley came in the game, so I cut Huntley and got Winston back for it. Fine, y'all can have him back. We don't have... The salary cap's not real in this game anyway.
That's right.
Meaning I actually have it turned off so that I can make sure all the rosters are correct. All right, 6-0 here. Browns with 2 field goals. Again, just 23 total yards for the Saints. Here's their first drive of quarter number 2. Carr firing right side, picked off! Denzel's got it! 30, 25, 20, and he'll be knocked down! Kamara saves a touchdown, but Denzel picks it off, and it's a first down. Browns in the red zone.
Denzel just suckers this one. He's just shadowing underneath, running the route really for the receiver. See him come off the contact point, recognizes the ball in the air, and then just takes that away. That was a beautiful little read there from Ward. Such a ball hawk, and what an interception that was.
Beautiful play. Let's see if this jump starts the offense back to life a little bit here. Get them into the end zone. Don't want to be trading field goals for potential future touchdowns. Now, 3-step drop for Watson. Now he'll go quickly left side. Got Akins. Jordan Akins with a catch for 6 yards. Pete Werner in coverage there. 2nd and 4. Yep, somebody wiggled that time. And it's going to be a false start on Jack Conklin. Again, Wyatt Teller went out with an injury in this first quarter. Number 70, the rookie, Zach Zinter out of Michigan, playing that right guard spot for him now. Earlier maybe than we wanted to see Zach Zinter playing. And Watson just throws incomplete. I'm not sure who that was to. Maybe to Chubb, but he threw it way outside of him. 3rd and 9 here, boys. Come on. Stalling out in the red zone. Not a fan. Watson, 4-man rush. Good protection. He'll go deep end zone, and it's almost picked. Paulson Adebo, who was popped as a superstar And Cooper was in the back of the end zone, but there was at least 2 Saints between him and the football. So not sure why Watson tried to force that one, and they're going to have to settle for another field goal, sort of wasting the Denzel Ward interception.
Yeah, wasting indeed. Really didn't get anything done there. Didn't succeed in much there on that drive other than the fact that they were already in field goal range and just got their 3 points out of it. So, certainly like having the points. You do get something out of that interception, but not what you wanted.
Indeed. All right, 9-0, 11:03 first half here. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy, Nagy on Sports. Appreciate everybody being on. We're up to 1,111 subscribers. 1111. Picked up 3 more today, so very much appreciate that. Welcome to you if you are new. If you've been around since the beginning, of course, welcome to you. If you're somewhere in the middle, that's great too. Appreciate all of our subscribers being on. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Continue to help us grow our audience. And if you haven't had a chance to subscribe, we would very much appreciate that, as well as Carr is too hot to handle that time. Thornhill celebrating like it was on him, but that was just a bad pass by Derek Carr. 3rd and 9. Back to pass. Dogs barking again. Here comes Miles, and this time he's not going to let Carr get rid of it. Myles Garrett with his 2nd sack of the day. They're going to say he did get half credit on that Obo Okoronkwo one earlier. This time he'll get his first full sack of the day. And look, Michael Hall Jr. there, right there again. Another instance where 3/4 of the Demolition Dogs are past their linemen. And this one's going to be a sack all the way back to the 4, so a short field here for the Saints to punt it.
Yeah, Carr's got to get rid of that. That's you're not going to get away from Miles with a head full of steam like that. He is not the most elusive quarterback to begin with, and then Myles Garrett is Myles Garrett. So that's a needed to be thrown away. Ball ends up in a sack and a punt for the Saints.
Sounds good, Keith. Drive safe. Glad to have you on listening. Here comes Watson. He'll throw right side. Caught by Judy. Took a big shove from Lattimore, but still able to hold on. And Jerry Judy's had a couple of tough and nice catches over there on that right side. Now Watson again, surveying the field. He'll zip it into a tight window, and it's going to be Elijah Moore with the rookie Kool-Aid McKinstry all over him. And a nice play there from Elijah Moore.
Yeah, taking advantage of a few tight windows here. He's got to be careful, though, that he doesn't try to get too cute with those.
Chubb, I thought he could break that tackle. Couldn't quite. 3rd and 1. Little pistol here with Njoku lined up as sort of an H-back. Wing on the left side now. 3rd and 1. Out of the pistol. Watson. Slant. And dropped. Slash knocked out of his hands. And once again, the Browns will stall out. Let's see if Stefanski goes for this one. Nope, he's going to take the points again. So Browns doing a good job of getting inside the 30, and then they have just skidded to a halt now. 4 for 4 is Hopkins, and all of them have been inside of 50 yards, 45 yards even. Now, your defense is playing well enough, it doesn't matter, but you'd like to see one of these get into the end zone at some point.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Wendell. We all know that Stefanski for sure would have gone for that spot. In fact, a few of these he would have gone for. So, in all likelihood, we might be looking at a different score line only for the fact that they'd have been going for some of those 4th and shorts.
That's true. Over the middle and dropped because of a big hit by Denzel Ward. That's the tight end, Juwan Johnson. Dispossessed by Denzel with a big hit.
Was a big hit.
Of course, the field goals, I guess, don't really allow a big run up the middle for tomorrow for 12. I was going to say, the stat you need to worry about right now is 131 to 10, which was the total yardage until that run. So now it's going to be about 130 yard to 20 for this discrepancy. Back to pass now, Carr. Still just rushing 4 for the Browns. Pressure coming from the backside. Hits him as he throws, but he's still able to complete it to Cedric Wilson. They're going to pick up 9, but that was over Okoronkwo again around that right side, that left tackle side. That's the rookie Fuaga out there on the left side for the Saints. Quick throw again, and caught for a first. No, fell out again. Jordan Hicks playing some good defense on the tight end, Juwan Johnson.
Yeah, they're making this a really tough game in the passing game for the Saints as they have really struggled to complete the ball.
Yep, now it's a big hole to the right side of their line. Kamara will get an easy first down on 3rd and 1. So he's had a couple of decent gainers. That's really been about it for the offense here so far. Under 6 to go, first half. Browns leading 12-0 on 4 Dustin Hopkins field goals. Here comes Kamara up the middle again, and this time he'll be thrown to the ground. Excuse me, that's Jamal Williams. Of course, played some time with the Lions, famously on Hard Knocks. Passionate player in those rooms with Deuce Staley, our running backs coach now.
That's right.
Throw right side. Got Juwan Johnson, and he'll be pushed out of bounds. I popped onto the old Max app last night to see that there is a new Hard Knocks off season. So they have Hard Knocks training camp, they have Hard Knocks in season, and now they have Hard Knocks off season, and it follows the Giants. So it like starts with the day after the Super Bowl. So you're kind of seeing the behind the scenes meetings on their free agency, on their draft prep. It was actually, I found it very interesting because I am always curious how that stuff works, but they're having like very candid conversations about like, no way anybody offers Saquon this much. Like, well, we should let him test the waters, though. That's like the right thing to do. You know, like stuff like that. It was very interesting.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out. I didn't know they were doing that.
Hey, Rick, welcome in. 2nd and 3 now. Best drive of the game so far for the Saints. They're inside the 30, and they've got themselves another first down inside the red zone. So short passing working right now. Juwan Johnson, the tight end, able to hold on. 3 minutes to go, first half. Browns with a 12-0 lead here at Phil Nagy and Kit Nagy. Nagy on Sports is the channel you are watching. Good tackle that time, swarming for the Browns. Again, welcome to everybody watching, and appreciate all of our awesome subscribers. All 1,111 of you. 1111 is the current number. Very excited about that. Thank you so much. Carr over the middle, drag route. Wilson again, and he'll pick up a first down. Cedric Wilson now 1st and goal for the Saints, and let's see if the Browns can hold them to 3, as the Saints have done to them all game. Two-minute warning time here from the 7. It's a 1st and goal. Trips to the left side. Carr back to pass. Pressure up the middle from Tomlinson, but space it out, and touchdown, Alvin Kamara. Well, there it is. You don't trade, or you can't score touchdowns and you kick field goals, and all of a sudden you feel like you've dominated the entire game, and one touchdown from the Saints has them right back in the game.
Sure does. I mean, that's 4 scoring drives that has netted you only 12 points, effectively. Yep. Where, 1 scoring drive, the only scoring drive for the Saints, gives you 7, or gives them 7, and, puts them in range of going ahead with 1 more, which is not what you want on because that's a 2-to-1 ratio. You certainly don't want to be looking for that. That does not help.
Hey, Bo, welcome in. Browns had played extremely well until you got on, so maybe you should leave. Just kidding, don't do that.
Yeah, the defense had been great.
Defense was really good until that last drive.
That's right. Well, they weren't bad in that last drive. It just allowed the offense to get a little traction going with some positive plays and stringing them together.
Watson's going to give it right back unless we get bailed out by a pass interference or roughing the passer. Oh, we are going to get bailed out. Demario Davis, pass interference, first down, Browns. So lucky there.
Mm-hmm.
The signature 1 interception per game. Thrown right side. He's got the Chief wide open. What a play. Dropped it in the bucket, and Abrams saves the touchdown. But a big gainer for the Chief to the 30.
Yeah, Chief showing a little flash here as he just finds some space on the back end there, looking like a wide receiver out there on the perimeter, and then just a beautiful throw to drop it into him, too. And certainly love that chunk there. Get a little spark going for this offense.
Watson now out of the shotgun. Still just 60 seconds remaining in the half. They have all 3 timeouts. No need to force it here. Now they're up to the 22. This is where they've gotten to relatively easy and then ground to a halt. So can they put something in the end zone here? Watson back to pass. Fired over the middle, and it's almost picked again. Demario Davis. Whew. Dangerous with some of these throws. 44 seconds. Still have 3 timeouts. 3rd and 2. Watson, quick throw, left side, but short of the line by a lot. They actually lose a yard. They don't even think about it. They're just going to call for the field goal unit. So 5 drives inside the 30, and you have now kicked 5 field goals as a result of those. So maybe this playbook needs some red zone work or something. This has been tough to watch.
Has been. Although really I'd say it was 4 drives, because one of these was a result of the Ward interception, put them right inside the
That's correct.
red zone. So really only 4 that they put together. But nonetheless, they did grind to the halt there and not able to get through the red zone demons they seem to be facing here in this game.
Yep, and with 28 seconds and 1 timeout. We'll see if the Saints can crack the code again or if they will run out of time. Browns will get the second half pick. That was going to be deflected away by Denzel. 3rd and 1. 25 seconds on this clock. Shotgun snap back. And delayed fake handoff. Quick throw left side. Caught and then thrown to the ground. That's their final timeout as Thornhill does a nice job of tackling him inbounds. Even if it's the shoulder tackle that Kit doesn't like. Carr, deep throw, left side. Got him on the sideline. They're going to say he caught it. Juwan Johnson at the 33, and that's in field goal range, and they're going to bring him out right away. Oh, my.
Now, to be fair, I think that's a bit of a
drive.
I think that shoulder tackle is a bit of a Maddenism. That's really because Madden probably thinks that looks cool. And sure, that when you hit somebody and pop them real big with a shoulder, it looks cool. I'll agree to that, but it's just poor form. And unfortunately, it has lower percentage of actually resulting in a successful tackle doing that, because if you miss even slightly off to the side where you're not carrying that momentum through his center of gravity, you're not going to bring him down. If you're even slightly off on one of those, you'll end up whiffing the tackle, and that unfortunately leads to big plays sometimes. So you really want to make sure that you have good form carrying your hips through the center point of the tackle and wrapping up in the process. All of that is really, really important, and they teach that good technique, that good form, and you sure as heck better have that by the NFL level.
Absolutely. Well, Browns give up 10 points in the last 4 minutes of the half. Still have the momentum, but right now the end zone feels very elusive. As Naheem Hines breaks 1 tackle, he'll get up to the 24. Let's see if they can get in there. Maybe Nick Chubb would be a good part of that. He's just got 8 carries, I believe, in this game so far. 15-10, Browns leading. Again, appreciate everybody being on. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy. Nagy on Sports, only place that you can find simulated action everywhere, as it knocked away by Lattimore. And an injury to the defensive tackle, last year's rookie Brian Brissy out of Clemson, and he is also going to go to the locker room. So Brian Brissy done for this game as well. But appreciate everybody being on. Only place on YouTube that you can find these simulated sporting events with the live original commentary and 2 really cool cats that like to interact with the folks on our chat, like David, who has entered the chat with a classic dad joke, as he is wont to do. Been doing some Guardians games, been doing some hockey, some basketball, but appreciate everybody being on. Football is certainly where the bread is buttered, and almost picked again as Watson has just become wildly inaccurate somehow here in the last quarter or so, and they're going to go 3 and out with 3 passes, 3 incompletions, and they're going to have to punt.
Yeah, it's almost
anyway,
like that.
We appreciate everybody being on. Thanks so much to our subscribers.
It's almost like that interception that got turned around on the PI call actually got into his head a little bit, because he really, from that moment, he has been a little off.
And now Joel Bitonio, a little slow to get up.
And Rick, I believe they're
6-1, Rick.
Yeah, 6-1. Exactly that.
Yep. Derek Carr in the middle got Chris Olave to the 43 and a big first down already into Cleveland territory. So, man, it's just one of those weird things where the defense is like, how much more do you need us to do here, offense? You cannot score a touchdown. And slowly but surely, the Saints have kind of chewed away at that momentum that was pinned all the way to the Browns' side after a couple of drives. Now it's pretty much back to even Steven here. 15-10, the Browns lead, just starting the second half. Pressure up the middle, it's Miles again! That one helps. His third sack of the day. Fifth sack for the Browns defensive line, and Carr will have a 3rd and 19. Miles goes into the zone. A bunch of receivers to the left side. Back to pass. Miles again! Hello, Myles Garrett! Your defensive player of the year, and he throws a fastball. 4th time he's been on Carr so far in basically a half in 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's classic Myles Garrett right there, just making the lineman look silly as he gets back there to Carr in an absolute hurry. And beautiful thing to have your stud out there changing the face of this game, because you were just talking about that momentum meter and kind of facing off, but 2 back-to-back Miles sacks really makes a big difference. Hopefully the offense will respond to that, because they really need to get something going.
Yes.
Perhaps run the ball.
Some complimentary football would be nice. Indeed it would. Demario Davis in the zone for the Saints on defense. Former Brown Demario Davis really has had a nice career in New Orleans after leaving here. Wide open right side, got it to his man. That's Coop for a first down. That's a good start, and he didn't miss that throw. Put it right on the 2 for a first down. Just the 3rd catch of the day for Coop there. Personnel here. Njoku on the line on the left. They'll stretch it that way. Give it to Chubb. Chubb's got to put a foot in the ground, and they'll pick up 5. His 10th carry, just 29 yards. He's had a couple of big ones and a couple of negative ones to cancel it out. 2nd and 5 for the Browns. Formation shifting for Deshaun Watson. Trips now to the left side. 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Fired it. Right side. Got him in more. Somehow he got past everybody. And if that ball's, I think, on the inside of him and he doesn't get knocked over, he scores a touchdown. Kool-Aid McKinstry, the rookie out of Alabama, saving the touchdown that time.
Yeah, lulled him to sleep by stacking all those receivers off to the left side. Defense kind of expecting some action off to that strong side of the formation, and then Moore just slipping out the backside. That was beautifully done, well executed. You're right, that could have been a touchdown, but still a nice chunk anyway.
And Chubb's going to get drilled in the backfield. Good play there by the defensive lineman. That's a Granderson on the tackle. And again, remember, you've got at least one. I'll have to check. Looks like you've got 2 backup guards in there right now. So you've got Luke Whippler in on the other side and Zach Zinter on the right side. So 2 backup guards in there for the Browns. Keep that in mind. Again, that inside running game is not really working right now. Delayed faking of the handoff. Now he'll roll left, and then he'll be sacked by Cam Jordan. First sack of the day, and it's going to be credited to Dwan Jones, but more of a coverage sack, and then Watson trying to escape the pocket. And the Browns are going to have to settle for another field goal.
Oh no, David, that is sounds brutal. It's a lot of talking.
2-yarder, no problem for D-Hop. You do make us chuckle. 18-10. It has been 6 Dustin Hopkins field goals. Unbelievable. I don't remember seeing anything like this.
Yeah.
Juke move right side. Watch out. Space. Look out. 50, 40, 30, and then finally thrown to the ground. A big kick return for the Saints. And a juke move pretty early on freed him up. And he got himself out there in a hurry. That's Rashid Shaheed, the receiver / kick returner. And he's got a big gainer. And that puts the Saints at first down at the 22 into Cleveland territory.
Well, credit Cam Mitchell with taking a great angle. Otherwise, that was a touchdown.
Decked as he tried to throw it. Zadarius Smith just hurt Derek Carr. He hurt him. Not like injured him, but hit him hard. High formation here. Stretch it to the right side. Kamara. The floating ball trick for 5. Come on, Browns. 3rd and 5 here. Can the defense hold? Keep them out of the end zone after their special teams had a little bit of a gaffe. Carr back to pass. Browns move Miles inside again. It seems to work. Pressure coming. It's going to be Zadarius Smith's turn. And he gets his first of the day as this line is feasting on the young left tackle. Talise Fuaga, the rookie, is just getting absolutely smoked by anybody and everybody who's across from him on 3rd down.
It's very much a welcome to the league moment here for the Rook, as he has really struggled against these edge rushers. They have been so dominant out there on that edge, and Carr has felt it all game long. And what a stand that was for the defense, covering for the woes of the special teams this time, able to hold them to just a field goal.
Yep, very good complimentary football there from the defense. Offense, time for your turn. Do something here. Do something. I feel like that old meme with the guy with the stick poking it. Do something to the rock. 18-13 is the score. Bo, it just means that it's mostly for the people who are new to the channel. So it's just the fact that we've got all the rookies and all of the free agents and all the numbers and stuff have been updated to reflect the 2024 season. So that's why Zach Zinter is in the game, for instance.
Right. So draft, free agency, and all the movement around the league with the individual or all the personnel throughout the league.
Another just straight drop from these Browns receivers. What is happening? 3rd and 8. Offense has just been so weird in this game. Watson fired right side and knocked away, /incomplete. Demario Davis was covering the Chief, and actually looked like he was covering Jerry Jeudy, and Jeudy has got to be able to beat a linebacker there, but bottom line is Watson was inaccurate on the throw again. Stop you if you've heard this one today. But 4th and 8, they're going to go 3 and out again and punt it away, and once again ask their defense to win this game for them.
That's pretty much been what they've done all game. The offense has, I mean, it's not that they haven't put together decent drives, it's just they couldn't get past the red zone all day long. And, you know, you're looking at an 18 points that come by way of field goal and nothing else.
Yeah. Tough to win when you're only kicking. Let's see if the defense can do that. 6:13, 3rd quarter to go. Carr, quick throw right side. Got a man Moreau, his tight end, and he's got a first down. Foster Moreau up to the 38-yard line.
But I will say,
drag route there, Hicks in pursuit.
I will say having an exemplary defense playing, you know, top of the league like this defense has gives you the opportunity to win games like this. You would never win a game like this with a defense that's middle of the road in the NFL. Because the fact of the matter is, middle of the road NFL defenses give up touchdowns. This defense hasn't been doing that because they're just that good. They've given up the one. But you know, the only reason the Browns even have a shot at winning this with the lack of success on offense is because the defense has been incredible.
Yep. Can appreciate everybody being on with us. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy on Sports. Oh, that was a block in the back. Not called, but really nice running by Kamara, and he's up to 50 yards as he has been able to attack the Browns defensive line a little bit here in this game. Again, make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Helps continue to grow our audience. Again, we picked up another 3 subscribers yesterday/today, so appreciate you. Welcome to you if you're watching with us. If you've been around with us for a long time, of course, welcome back to you guys as well. We do appreciate everybody being on. If you want to take your fandom to the next level, you can do that on our Discord channel. They blitz and he gets around it. Kamara on another big run to the 20, and he is just starting to gash the defense here. Maybe starting to get a little bit tired after all of these 3 and outs. But anyway, the Discord channel, you can join the link there's a link in the description of the video, and chat with us between sims. Find out in advance of when we're simming and sometimes participate in polls as well. And that's the end of my TED Talk. Kamara for another 5. So they've found something here with Kamara. He's up to 66 yards, and the Browns having a hard time slowing him down. Some huffing and puffing. You can see Maurice Hurst has checked into the game as a stamina sub. Now another run for Jamal Williams. So they go with a little bit of their thunder and lightning combo, and Williams comes in and gets it down to the 4 here. And now the Browns in trouble. We're about ready to see the dark side of touchdowns versus field goals here if they punch this one in. Williams untouched into the end zone. And the Browns trail for the first time in this game as the Saints punch it in.
Yep, Saints have exactly 2 touchdown drives. Browns have exactly 6 drives that ended in field goals. And here we are with the Saints and the lead.
Going for 2 and converting the 2. 2-pointer is good. That's Holker. Dalton Holker, the rookie tight end. All right, well, 21-18. I guess another field goal keeps you in the game, but it would be really nice to get into the end zone if you're listening, Madden. Up to the 20. That's all the further Hines goes. It's pretty dark there, David. Took a turn for the morose. 3 tight ends into the game. Up the middle, Chubb. Good run for him. Kind of a bad spot. I feel like he definitely got more than 4, but no dice. I like the handoff, though, there. Kind of steady the ship here, slow some things down. Again, first time in the game, the Saints have the lead and some momentum. Stretch it right side. Chubb with a juke, but then Gay fills the hole. Giovanni Ricci had the edge set. Chubb made the cut, but again, just still a little bit too sluggish to get through the hole right now. Watson on a 3rd down. He'll throw left side. Got it to the Chief, and he steps across the line for a very big first down for the Browns. Their first down in a couple of drives, and that's how the third quarter is going to come to a close. 15 minutes till the end. Browns trailing by 3. Yeah, you're right. It still says they've only run 7 rush plays, and that's just not real.
No. So I'm not sure where that's coming from, but
yeah, I don't know either. All right, 1st and 10. Coming the other way. Watson with back to pass now. He'll fire over the middle. Caught. Nice catch by Cooper. Breaks a tackle, and he'll spin forward for a first down to the 42-yard line.
Yeah, how about that run after catch there? Just able to hold on to balance through contact, spin his way around for a few extra yards, and a first down. That was a nice effort from Cooper.
There's that dig that ran on the first play, and Cooper drops it. Hey, Rick, welcome on. Good to see you, man. Go Browns. Trailing 3 here. Need a little mojo. Maybe you'll provide it. 2nd and 10. Quick throw left side. Caught and then fell across the line to gain. Nice play by the Chief. Sort of somersaults for the first down, but was untouched, so it is legal.
Yeah, absolutely. Take that. And nice little hole shot there from Watson, just getting it past the defenders. He just waited for the gap and shot it with the ball. That was nicely done, but a little bit, you have to worry a little bit about some of those tight window throws. He's been a bit haphazard with the ball in this game.
He has. He'll stand in there this time, throw one late and short. Marshawn Lattimore all over Elijah Moore, and it sets up a 3rd and 4, and they're not quite into field goal range just yet. Again, 2 backup guards in the game for the Browns. Play action. Watson in trouble. Fires over the middle, and it's caught by Tillman. What a catch by Cedric at the 27 with a man draped all over him. That's a huge 15 yards.
Yeah, dare I say he was wearing them like a communion tip, but also credit Watson for standing in there with that pressure in his face, able to get the ball out there nicely on target. That's what you're looking for from your veteran signal caller.
And somebody moved early. One of those backup guards, I think. Again, you got Zach Zinter in the game. Well, they're going to say it's on the fullback, Giovanni Ricci. That's interesting. He's going to sub out. 1st and 15. Out of the pistol. Watson, good protection. Now he'll step into the throw, and he's got more wide open. Touchdown, Browns! They finally got in the end zone. Great protection, a great route, a great throw. And Moore is untouched into the end zone for a huge touchdown. Their first of the day.
I suppose lucky number 7 is what you needed here. The 7th drive finally gets you in for the touchdown. Goes to number 8. That was huge and wide open. That was just beautifully schemed up. I love that scheme. Love the throw. Beautiful route running from Moore, and goes in for 6. And boy, was that needed.
Sure was. It sure was. PAT is good. 10 plays, 84 yards. They did it in just 4 minutes. They retake the lead and the momentum here at home. 25-21. Let's see if they can tackle Shaheed this time. Yes, they can. At the 16. Owusu Koromoa was in there. He's like, he will not get past the 20 this time.
That's right. That was very much an emphatic tackle right there. They needed that one.
Indeed it was. All right, 12:23 on this fourth quarter clock. Again, Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy on sports. Looks like we're headed for a fantastic finish here in this one. Dropped by the receiver. Hicks gave him a bump for good measure. Pressure coming again from Miles. There you go. It is because of you, Rick. We'll absolutely take that. Right side throw, caught and dropped immediately. 3rd and 1. Chris Olave on the receiving end. You can see he has popped as a superstar. No more Mike Thomas. It is Chris Olave's room in New Orleans. 3rd and 1. Dogs are barking. Kamara up the middle. He meets Jordan Hicks, and he got him short of the line. Jordan Hicks, your free agent linebacker, gets through the A-gap and shuts down Kamara.
Well, speaking of how important that touchdown was for the offense, it was just as important for the defense. They had already been having a good game, but get them fired up because your offense goes out and scores. They get a little bit of extra juice to re-enervate those weary legs out there. And boy, do they show up on that drive with a just great effort all around, shutting down the Saints.
Let's see if the Browns can stack here. Another touchdown here would feel pretty back-breaking for New Orleans. Spinning and just firing it out of bounds there. Smart play by Watson to avoid putting it in harm's way and or taking the sack. 2 tight ends to the right side. Again, Whippler and Zach Zinter still in the game. Quick throw left side on the RPO. Juke move from Coop, able to get a yard. That's the play that Fellegren doesn't like when we run those RPOs. I think RPOs are going to be part of the game, so I can take them out further if you'd like, but I think that's going to be part of our offense. 3rd and 9, play action. Now in trouble, and you get him. Oof, that thing was almost like it got picked. Granderson again. Remember, both all-pro guards are out. They've been able to generate some pressure up the middle, and the Browns will have to punt. The 20, and whipped to the ground is Shaheed right there at the 22 for number 22. Pressure coming on a blitz. It's just Myles Garrett, though. There were guys all over the place. And Myles is the one that gets home, and he has 4.5 sacks today.
What a game for 95. Just showed up in a big way, as you expect from your stars, but man, he was so pivotal in this game. Those sacks coming at big moments. We remember back to the back-to-back sacks that really set up the defense to regain some of this momentum they had been letting slide for series after series of field goals only. But certainly he's been a huge impact. Is the Browns defense going to do it again? This time Hall getting in there and just can't give them enough credit here for how important they've been to this game. There's no way the Browns are going to win this game if it weren't for the defense, especially this D-line getting home to Carr.
Forcing another sack. The rookie, Michael Hall Jr., bobbled in the end zone by Lou Headley, the punter. And the Browns are going to get good field position here at our own 44. Watson fresh off the touchdown drive, the first and only touchdown drive of the game. The other 18 points belong to Dustin Hopkins' leg. They'll stretch it right side. Chubb, can he get the corner? With the 45, he cannot get the corner. He'll get 2 yards, and that's it. He has struggled to get going. 15 carries, just 36 yards for Chubb in this one. Let's see if he'll get a few more, as they've been outrushed 88-36 in this one. And Watson hasn't had a scramble yet, which is a little bit unlike him as well. Judy for a first down near the 40 and into Saint territory. Slow this thing down. Get yourself into chew clock mode here, boys. First and 10 with trips to the left side. They'll throw again out of it. Jerk route. Wide open Moore, but threw it too late. And his momentum took him out of bounds.
Sounds like a problem, David.
Yeah.
Maybe don't play in that sandbox.
No sandbox. Yeah, I was going to say. How about Cooper holding on through a big shot from Lattimore on the right side? His 7th catch, and the Browns on the first down to the 24. And Chubb stuck and just trips on his own guy. Just can't get going today, Nicky. We tried. I tried to mix up the playbook so you'd get more runs. Didn't really help. RPO left side. Got it to Coop, and it's knocked out of his hand. I like that RPO better. It's more like a slant rather than like the bubble.
Yeah.
But Tyrann Mathieu knocking it out of the hands of Coop, and it's a big 3rd and 9, and it did stop the clock. Watson, good protection. Now he'll take off 20 to the 15. First down, maybe. Where are they going to spot him? They're going to give him the spot. First down at the 14 for Watson. First time he ran all game, and it was a huge first down conversion. Same trips to the left side. Look here now, back to pass. Wide open over the middle, caught and dropped again. How many more passes can we drop? Play action. Fired over the middle. This one's going to be held on to Jerry Jeudy in the end zone. And the Browns have scored back-to-back touchdowns again. Their first 2 of the whole game. Getting in the end zone at the right time here.
Well, if you're going to get it going, getting it going at the end of the game when it's critical is, I mean, absolutely will take it. I mean, it's likely going to result in a win here for these Browns. And obviously they've got to survive the next 442, but with the way the defense has been playing, especially if the offense can maintain some of this momentum, it may not matter. 10 points, maybe 11 points, really, may be all you need.
32-21. Shaheed taken down. That's Nathaniel Buki Watson on the tackle. All right, 4:38 for Carr. They're down by 11. Back to pass now. Carr. Pressure coming. And ripped to the ground. Dalvin Tomlinson. His second of the day. Very nimble. How about 10 more sacks for these demolition dogs? Carr. Pressure again. He'll get rid of it quickly. And a nice play by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah to knock it away from the receiver. Now 3rd and 19. Here come the barking. Back to pass. Carr now at breaking free over Okoronkwo, and he's got his second. All the way back to the 2, and they're going to go for it on 4th and 32.
Out of the end zone nonetheless.
Carr firing it over the middle. No! Bailout PI?
Yuck.
Oh, brutal.
Gross.
Come on, Madden. A 32-yard penalty. Oh, my. First down, Saints. Unbelievable.
So gross.
That's not you, Bo. Can't take it personally. But they are back. They did finally score some touchdowns instead of kicking just field goals. But then a 4th and 32 from the inside their goal, and they get a bailout PI called against Juan Thornhill. Trips to the right side. Pressure coming, and it's Maurice Hurst this time. Not sure who's going to get the other half credit for that one, but somebody got home. 12 sacks now for the Browns. Carr chucks it out of bounds. 3rd and 22 coming. Ward locking him down.
Hall with the other
right
half.
Side for Carr. There you go. Got him deep, Shaheed, and he's gone. Rashid Shaheed beating MJ Emerson, and a big touchdown pass, and the Saints have a little bit of life here at the end of the game. And they're going to go for 2 to get this thing to a field goal deficit. Pistol look here. They'll stretch it to Kamara. Right side with some blockers. Kamara, and he got in. 32-29 now. This one was close. This game has been as advertised. 6-1 versus 5-2. Hey, George, welcome in. Bo, it's not you. Whoop, juke move from Hines, unfortunately. He only gets to the 16. All right, 2:22, you lead by 3. Both teams with all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. So you can't just totally hand the ball off 3 times. You may have to run some real offense, and that's what they're going to do here. Over the middle, but knocked away by Kool-Aid McKinstry. 50th pass attempt for Watson, which again is too much when you've led the entire game, except for in one small stretch. And it stops the clock. Now they're going to throw again. Watson. Now he'll step up. 15, 20. First down to the 25. Juke move. 30, and he holds on to the football. 2 big first down runs for Watson here in this 4th quarter, and he's a little juiced getting up.
Yeah, must have heard you talking about him not running with the ball, and now has 2 important first downs running the ball.
He does. 2-minute warning time. Both teams with all 3 timeouts. Now can we start to hand it off? Yes, we can. Here's Chubb. Up the middle. Got it. Oh, thought he was going to sneak through that first down. He'll pick up 7. Just got cut down by the ankles. New Orleans starts calling their timeouts. Here comes Chubb again. Right side. First down, Chubb. Got it. He's had maybe his 2 best runs of the day when they've needed him. 2nd timeout call, but it's a first down for the Browns.
Yeah, more of that, please.
Yep. Yeah, this time he's going to get clotheslined by Shepard right at the line of scrimmage. Chubb again, up the middle, big gainer. Nope. Ran right into Pete Werner. Here comes a big 3rd and 5. No more timeouts. If you get the first down, the game is over. Please have the guts to run it again. Nope, they're going to throw. Watson. Firing it. Got a wide open Chief, and that should do it. Technically a 20-second difference, play clock to game clock, but otherwise this thing should be over. All right, Bo, maybe it was you then. He walked away, get a drink, and Watson ran for a first down. Watson takes a knee, and that one's going to do it, folks. Browns move to 6-2. Saints will fall to 6-2. What a game here from Cleveland Browns Stadium. But the home team is victorious, despite some red zone woes. Kit, why don't you wrap this one up for us?
Well, not your most normal scoreline there at 32-29, but certainly an interesting game with 6 field goals to start it for the Browns. Really couldn't get it done in the red zone until they could, finally getting it done in 2 drives late in the game, and they ended up being both of them critical. Absolutely important as the defense was holding on for dear life, but they were producing lots and lots of pressure, and by result, a ton of sacks. Over 10 sacks in this game for the Browns, and that is a huge reason why they were successful here tonight.
Absolutely it was. Let's take a look at the game's statistics, but do appreciate everybody being on. This one was a lot of fun. For the Saints, Carr, 24 of 40, 288, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Kamara, 15 for 72. Jamal Williams, 3 for 16, and he had the touchdown. Juwan Johnson, 6 for 63, 5 for 43 for Cedric Wilson, again coming over from the Dolphins. Chris Olave, 4 for 46. Kamara with 3, or Shaheed with 3, including the touchdown. And Foster Moreau as well with a couple of catches. Defensively, 11 tackles for Abram, 10 for Davis, 10 for Kool-Aid McKinstry. 1 sack today was Cam Jordan, no interceptions. So another game where Deshaun does not turn the football over, leading to a win. 31 of 51 for 323. He had 2 touchdowns, and this one did Deshaun Watson. Chubb, 20 for 61, and again, maybe the last 20 yards of that came on his last couple carries. 3 for 23 for Deshaun. They were very important. The third one was the kneel down. His 2 runs went for 24 yards in this one. Chief with a nice game, 8 for 71, 8 for Jerry Jeudy, 87 and a touchdown, 7 for Coop, 6 for 92 and a touchdown for Moore, 1 for Tillman. That was a big catch for Tillman too, and 1 for Akins. Here's the part that I don't like. 3 drops for Jeudy, 3 drops for Cooper, and 2 drops for Moore. That is too many drops, my friends. Too many drops. 14 tackles for JOK, 8 for Miles, including 6 TFLs, 7 for Delpit, Ward, and Newsome. These sack numbers are nuts. 4.5 for Miles, 2 for Tomlinson, 1.5 for the rookie Michael Hall Jr., 1.5 for Obo, 1.5 for Jordan Hicks, 1 for Desarius Smith, and a half for Mo Hurst. Denzel Ward had the only turnover of the game with his 15-yard interception. Well, this one was a lot of fun. Yes, as always, guys, have a very happy 4th. Be safe. Enjoy the festivities, whatever you might be getting into. But this one was a lot of fun, and the Browns, most importantly, will improve their record to 6-2. Looks like Jacksonville is next up for them. So that should be a fun one as well. Again, we do appreciate everybody being on as Miles increases his NFL lead to 24 sacks. Again, they've played 8 games. So I can do that math. He's averaging a nice 3 sack per game clip, which is just bonkers to think about. All right, guys, this was fun for Kit out on the left coast, Phil here in Central Ohio. We are Nagy on Sports. Thank you again to all of our subscribers, guys. Have a great night and a great 4th. Again, enjoy it. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you again with more sim action real darn soon. Today, we'll get out of here as we always do by saying, Go Browns!